Well, hello everyone. Thanks for joining me again. Today I am in the county of Sussex and I feel like I've hit the jackpot. Look at this. I'm all alone. Summer has finally arrived in England. Oh, it took its time, but it's here now. Got actually quite a busy schedule. So the first thing is the business side of things. I am going to do a review on the Brompton bike handle, carry handle. Is it worth having a carry handle for your Brompton bike? But while I'm here, I'm not just going to be doing that, of course. I'm going to be enjoying these amazing surroundings. So one of the great things about this place is that it's by a river. This is the River Arun in Sussex, and it's really popular for wild swimming. And with the landowner here, you've got permission to use your paddle boards. You can swim, you can use the river, which is great. It's pretty rare to be able to do that in these parts. There is quite a famous cycle path that runs through here called the Link, just over the other side of that field. And I haven't been on it before, so I just want to check it out. Not the whole thing, it's a long distance trail, but I just want to see if it's worth visiting again. So I'm going to do a couple of hours of it just to have a look at it and see if it's worth coming back. And I'm going to be doing that on the Brompton. So hope the Brompton can handle it. So first things first, I'm going to set the camp up. And then for those of you who've got the time, feel free to stick around and join me. But let me show you around a bit. Thank you, Van. Yeah, so this is a bit of the river. Don't know what it is, some kind of, looks like a Second World War bunker of some sort. Have a look in here. What are these, gun turrets? I think they are. I think I've talked enough about these surroundings, but I better get down to business. One of the things I came here for was to do a review of a carry handle for your Brompton. Do you need it? Is it worth having one? So let's have a quick look at this. So I've had this carry handle for about a year now, and the reason I got it was because of the colour. I like this kind of colour, goes nicely with the blue, and also I like the leather. So I like leather handles. It goes with the Brook saddle, all that aesthetic stuff. But more to the point, on the practical side of things, this Brompton is, let me turn the camera around here, is over 11 kilograms. So, you know, I weigh about 82 kilograms, and for me to lift this up and walk for longer than 100 meters or a couple of 100 meters, it gets heavy. So they're not that light. They're portable. They fit in some the smallest spaces, but they're not particularly light. So if you buy the Brompton new with the stock seat, most people can lift it up using the seat. If you swap the seat, such as with this Brooks that I've got, you can see it's not really designed for that, so it's not that comfortable to pick up. So personally for me, I was always on the market for a carry handle, and it's worked out pretty well. This makes it more convenient to carry. Let me just show you quickly. So if I hope I'm in frame here. So if I was carrying this, it's okay, but it's you know, it's not designed for it. So I can feel all these nuts and bolts sticking out here. With the carry frame, it's much easier, more practical, and it just feels more maneuverable. It's easier to carry. So what about this particular carry handle? Am I happy with it? So this is a generic carry handle. I got it from Amazon. It's about £20 at the time that I bought this. I'll put the link down below for anyone who's interested. But so far, pretty good, with caveats. The things I like about it is that the quality. It's got this stitching around here. The leather is good quality, like the aesthetic. It's got these fixing tags here, or buttons, so they're really robust. So I've had it for a year and it doesn't look used, so I've been pleased from that aspect. Just go around to the other side. So it comes with these buckles as well. Let me just move that pedal out the way. So it all fits together quite nicely, but, and there are some buts, nothing's perfect. Compared to some of the other carry handles, the pressure point is just here and here. So over time, it hasn't happened yet, I'm expecting that to rub into the paint. Some of the other carry handles are like sheaths almost, so they distribute the weight more. They don't look as nice actually, but I think Roebuck is one. I'll put the link to that down below as well. The other thing that's happened, it's obvious, is that the leather stretches, so you do have to watch out that these are kept tight, and sometimes the gap in between those is not always what you want, so it's still a little bit loose. And the reason why that can be a bit irritating is that it can fall down to the side like this. So, and in the worst case scenario, it can fold under here, so that when you fold your bike, it can get in the way of the folding. So that's happened once or twice. So something just to keep an eye on there. But overall, it's pretty functional. It looks pretty good, and I'm happy with it. I think I'll unfold the bike now, so just to give you another angle. So there you go, the bike's unfolded here, so this is what it looks like unfolded. Yeah. See, one of the other things that's missing, it would have been nice to have another little loop of leather so that you could tuck this away, so that can hang down a bit. And you can see here, it can fall down easily, so you might, so in the worst case, you might have to scramble around a bit to try and get it in the upright position. But these are minor points. You can tighten it up another one. This one's probably due for a tighten up to the next hole there. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this. And for £18, I've had it for a year. It's lasted well, hasn't damaged the bike. So I think that's pretty good value. And it makes the bike a lot easier to move around. That's fine for me. For carrying off buses or the tube or the train or putting it in your car is perfect. The other thing that carry handles are useful for is actually carrying the bike when it's not folded. I don't know how many times you've come to stairs, maybe there's a bridge or an overpass, so it really helps just lift the bike. So there you go, if you were coming to some stairs and you just wanted to lift it up, you can lift it like that and then just scoot up. So that makes it a lot easier. And if you were hoping to do that with a seat, it just wouldn't work. So that's useful. So all in all, if I was going to give this particular handle a grade, I would give this a grade B, maybe a high C+. I think they could have improved it by putting the extra bit of leather to tap it, more holes here so that you could adjust it more finely, and perhaps thicker leather so there weren't so many pressure points here. But it's really good, and I'd have trouble going back now without it, so I'm very glad that I do have a carry handle of my Brompton. So I hope that was of use for some of you. Stick around. I'm going to bang on about it again, but this is such a nice area here, and there is a cycle path that starts over here, and I'm just going to have a look at it. It's called the Link cycle path. I'll give more details in the link below. It's a long distance cycle path. I won't be doing a long distance. I'm just going to go and check it out because my family might want to come back at another time. So I'm probably going to do an hour going one way and then switch around and come back just to have a look at it. So if you've got the time, stick around and come and join me. Big map of the farm there. The North Downs Link. Don't know whether you can see that. So that's the path, the long distance path. So that's the path I'm going to check out. And I'm down in that field at the moment. What a spot! And the river Arun runs past the campsite. So this is it, the Downs Link. Little hill going up here. Yeah, let's have a look. straight onto a hill, short and steep. Here we go. This is all very pleasant. When summer arrives, it just changes everything, doesn't it? A bit of sun. The River Arun. This looks like it used to be an old railway bridge. By the looks of things. Yeah, 1861. That's quite an old bridge. Let's see what else is on the trail. Just a word about the Brompton. It's handling this kind of trail really well, no problem whatsoever. And again, just another thing about the Brompton, it's not just for commuting. You know, nothing too challenging here, but you know, compacted gravel trail is no problem, whizzing along. Traffic-free road, shrouded by trees. It doesn't take much, does it, to get off the beaten track, find some good paths. So if anyone's in the area here, this is worth checking out, and I think I'll come back here with a family. Lots of crisscrossing. Oh yeah, a bit more gravelly here. Come on Brompton, you can do it. No problem. Whee! A portal to another universe. So what does it say about the Downs link? Collecting communities through walking, cycling and riding. That's not bad, is it? That's a good motto. Runs from Guildford, which is a small city, all the way down to the sea, Shoreham by the sea. Used to be the old railway line. Good when they renovate things like this. You've probably got the idea now that I really like cycling and all that it's done for me over the years. You know, whether you're not very fit or super fit, you know, bikes can give you a lot. You know, on this Brompton here, what I'm on at the moment, it's above what it was designed for, but it can cope perfectly well with this. And you know, just for a meander along these country lanes. No one here, by the way. I haven't passed anyone. It's great. And then mountain biking for some more challenging, or trail biking, and then cycle touring. All those different types of biking give you so many opportunities to explore the local area, and at the same time keep a bit fit with other things. Yeah, I'm very grateful that I enjoy biking. And of course it enables you to get to areas like this. You know, walking's fine, but it sort of limits you in terms of distance. But with a bike you can really still cover meaningful distances. You know, whether it's 5 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles, right up to 100 miles a day. We are back at the campsite. Home sweet home.
Well, I think that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate that you take the time to join these videos. I've got another one lined up probably for posting next week. But if you do like these, don't forget to subscribe and watch out for the next Bikeonomic video. Thanks for watching.